Clarity can be used to enhance texture in your images. So first, let's look at clarity when developing a raw file. We have the clarity slider located here under the basic panel. And we can drag it to the right to enhance texture, or drag it to the left to soften texture. So for this particular image, it was a very foggy morning. A lot of the detail, especially in the foreground, is quite muddy and murky, and so we can use clarity to really bring out that detail and make the image pop. So moving on to the main photo persona then, another great use case for clarity is adding texture and character to portrait images. Let's just move across to the layers panel and make sure we have the correct layer selected beforehand. So we need the image layer, which is the background pixel layer here. Okay, then we can go to filters, sharpen and clarity. And similar to developing the raw file, we have the strength, so we can just drag it to the right to enhance texture, especially in the face here, or we can drag it to the left to soften even further. But I'm going to go for 100% strength and click apply to add some real character to this portrait image. Finally then, we can do clarity non-destructively as well. So let's say we want to add some texture to the sky, but not the foreground. For this, we can use a live filter layer. So layer, new live filter layer, sharpen and clarity. Okay. By default, the clarity filter nests into whichever layer we currently have selected. So all we need to do is drag it out at the top of the layer stack. Okay, so with the live clarity here, I'll just increase strength to 100%. And there we go, we can see it's had quite a dramatic effect on the sky. But let's say we just want to take the effect away from the foreground. So what we can do is grab the paintbrush tool here. I'll use the right bracket key to increase the brush width and bring the hardness down for a nice soft edge brush. Then I just need to make sure on the color panel, my active color is set to black. And then I can just simply click drag over the foreground to subtract from the clarity mask, meaning we're no longer affecting the foreground. Okay, and once we're done, because this is a non-destructive layer, at any point we can just double click to go back into the dialog and adjust the strength until we get a suitable result. So there we go, just a quick look at clarity and how you apply it destructively, non-destructively, and when developing a raw file.